Mike Johnson and what he believes is one of the greatest threats we have today to the United States. I promise you, I know these people.
Well, you're talking about Christian nationalism.
Absolutely. This is a bigger threat than Al-Qaeda.
Democrats and the mainstream media are saying that Christian nationalism is the biggest threat to democracy, more than Al-Qaeda, more than Russia and China. What would you say to that?
Absolutely not. I think Christians are innocent in that sense. We just want to spread love and positivity and make sure that everyone is saved by Christ.
What define Christian nationalism? What are you talking about? I mean, to me, I don't know what they mean when they say that.
I think it's somebody who believes in Christ and somebody who is America first.
That's what you say, but is that what the Democrats say when they ask you? Because I think they're identifying that as something totally different. But so they still believing in Jesus Christ and loving the country and being a patriot. As you can see, I am a patriot. You know, I love this country and love Trump. You have to tell me what the problem is with that. I don't understand from a Democrat standpoint, what is the problem with being a Christian nationalist?
The Democrat Party is the biggest threat to democracy.
I think it's fake news. I think it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely, I think that they mostly try to direct our attention to things that don't actually matter. They don't have policies to actually combat the actual issues, like Al-Qaeda.
Perfect.
So they kick you out of Christianity in order to promote their agenda of transgenderism, wokeness, and feminism, because that agenda is anti-Christian. So that's why they target the Christian community.
I would say they need to go read the Bible.
Okay, great.
I believe it's just stirring up emotions and energy that is not necessary at all. You know, it's just, I think that, you know, when you look at, I think one of my favorite paintings is of George Washington kneeling.
Oh, yes. And Prayer at Valley Forge.
Yes.
Check it out, guys.
Yes, it's one of the best paintings out there. Beautiful. It's actually in our home, and I love it because it really represents what we're about. And it's like, you know, my husband and I, we both have businesses, and it's like, do you know how many times we get on our knees to make sure that we're making the right decision?
Right.
So we should get on our knees for this country.
I don't think it is. It's a pillar of Western civilization. If anything, they're changing the rules, trying to take the country away from its natural state. Really, I mean, they're breaking the rules, the natural order of things. Which is outrageous.
They have a myriad of buzzwords they just pull out of the pocket. You know, they have their whole dictionary and they just kind of randomly pick one. And this is the next thing: Christian nationalism. It was from white supremacy to racism to bigotry. Christian nationalism, you know, it's a threat to democracy. So if it's not one thing, it's another. It shows how weak and how lame they are as a party. They can't run on substance. They can't run on issues. They just start name calling. It's pathetic.
I disagree with the Democratic Party because what happened in the Democratic Party is destroying us. What they're doing right now is bad. It's not helping us with freedom. As a Christian, we should have a freedom. It's the only person who can obey only God, not the government.
That's not true at all. Our first 200 years of this great republic was founded by the people of the Bible, by the Bible, and all of our laws were written through the Bible. So we need to get back to, you know, to a biblical base, like the Ten Commandments, some kind of moral code in this country.
We need a moral code that we can all agree on. That's a shared value set. Right?
So the early founding fathers believed that because of Christianity, other men of other faith had the freedom to come and worship here. So in other words, we had to have that. I'm going to tell you a story real quick. In the Bible, there's a story about a boy named Josiah. He was 8 years old. When he was 26 years old, he rediscovered the book of the law. And the book of the law brought revival in the land of Judah. God is a God of long suffering and patience, and he's slow to anger, but he has to judge a nation that's deviated from his laws. And we've done that in America. We took the Ten Commandments out. We took prayer out. And so like Josiah, we need to rediscover the book of the law, or the Bible, in America.
I just think that, I mean, America was founded on Christian, you know, it's a Christian nation. So I think that what I'll tell them is, like, you know, I think that America should, you know, stick to its values, that, you know, sticks to its, like, core belief. It's just like we're a Christian nation.
I would say America was founded on religious liberty, and that's not necessarily the biggest threat America's facing right now. especially when it comes to Al-Qaeda and other terrorist organizations.
I think Christian nationalism is a good thing because this nation was founded on Christian, Judeo-Christian values, so that would make Christian nationalism a good thing.
I'm glad to be a Christian, and I'm glad for you to call me a nationalist. I'm the most peaceful guy you ever knew until you put me in a corner.